Hello, this is Lucas Palmeira from Imaginando, and I'm here to give another tutorial on DRC. For today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to do a bass and a background sound from a song by the prolific artist named Timo Maas, and the song is called Dancing with My Pleasure. So let's get Dancing for My Pleasure, sorry. So let's get right into it and start with the bass sound that sounds something like this. So as you can hear, this is a pretty straightforward bass. You can hear the sawtooth wave there, filtered, really filtered with a short, with not much release. So let's bring it back to the default patch and start doing it. So, okay, here it is. And first thing I'm going to do is raise the pre-gain to 870 to give it a little bit more oomph, like this. Drop the cutoff filter to 158. Resonance to 148. Envelope generator to amount. This is the amount of this envelope generator that's going to modulate in time the cutoff frequency. So raise it just a tiny bit to 508. Just a tiny bit. Now modulation. Here on the filter modulation page, I'm going to raise the keyboard to 697. This means the higher the note, the higher the cutoff. Okay? Now for the first envelope generator, we got 024 on the attack. This envelope generator modulates the amplitude of the sound in time, 500, 800 on the sustain, and the release to 316. On the second envelope generator, we got 030, 230, sustain 400, and 298 for the release. Okay. Finally, we got performance mode and change it poly to mono. Okay, we got the first sound done. Now let's go to the second one. As you can hear, now I'm going to turn delay modulator off. What we've got here is a sound that is being modulated by an LFO on the filter. Let's bring back the default patch. And this it had a low harmonic and a high harmonic. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to because the sound was a little bit off tune, I'm going to go to the second oscillator, which has fine tuning, and I'm going to have a saw detuned to 348. Okay. And now I'm going to raise the oscillator 1 to 243. Okay. Go to the first oscillator, drop 1 octave on the oscillator 2 as well, and change it to a square wave, like this. Raise the pre-gain to 925, so it has a little bit more power. Perfect. Now let's drop the envelope generator to amount to 0. Cutoff and resonance as well. And now raise the LFO 2 to maximum. Go to the LFO 2, turn the sync on and make it at the 1/16th. Turn the key on and change it to a saw. Okay. Now we go to the modulation, and the keyboard, we're going to drop it to 326. This means the higher the note, the lower the cutoff frequency. Okay. Now for the first envelope generator, we got the amplitude one, we got 0, maximum on decay sustain, and a release of 300. And for the second envelope generator, we got 0 attack, 0 decay, sustain of 346. Okay. And a release of 0. Finally, we go to the reverb, 115 amount, decay of 705, and a damping of 249. And we got both our sounds. Let's just take a look here at our delay modulator. As you can see, it has a depth of 390, a time of 407, and a width of maximum. So it's just giving it a little bit of stereo widening. And this compressor here is just doing a little bit of side chaining with the beat. So this is basically it. Just bear with me a second while I get this ready for us to listen to. Okay? Okay, let's now listen. Sorry, and this was it, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Remember that we have content coming up every week. So if you enjoy this content or other of our content, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. So goodbye and see you next week.